Hello, my name is Ryan, and I just decided that I want to document this journey into becoming a full-time screen printer. So this is my parents' property here in Barnardsville. It's my dad's tractor. It's our old barn. It's the house my parents have been living in there, and it's the house I grew up in back there. 130-year-old farmhouse. That used to be a chicken coop. And that right over there is the Ivy River, which flooded really badly during Hurricane Heleen. It flooded so badly that all of this was underwater. The water got so high that it was up to your neck in this house right here. And it flooded the 130-year-old farmhouse, which has never happened in the history of this house. So it was like a 1 in 1,000-year flood. We evacuated, so our family's okay, but we came back to just devastation. This used to be a huge garden right here. My parents spent the last 2 decades landscaping this property, and it was all just like taken away, just washed away. We lost like 90% of our things in the flood. Lived off donations from GoFundMe for about 5-6 months as I was basically completely gutting and drying out both of these houses. I remediated these 2 houses as well as my tiny home on wheels over there, tore out the whole bottom floor of my tiny home. And then once they were completely dry and no issues with mold, then we dug out all the dirt from underneath the subfloors of those houses and started to rebuild. So as you can see, still in the rebuilding process with volunteers. We've had so many volunteers show up over the last number of months from all over the country. It's been incredible. It's been absolutely incredible. I've gained so many new friends from all over the country, just from people showing up to help. So yeah, and I've been trying to decide what I've wanted to do, getting back into work since I rebuilt my tiny home, and I dove back into construction. That was my custom design. This is my second home that I built. The first one was a shipping container home, the first shipping container residence in the city of Asheville. I custom designed and built that in West Asheville, lived in it for 8 years and sold it, and then decided to custom build this tiny home on wheels because I wanted to live in something smaller and more mobile. And I've been wanting to dive into full-time art production for a long time. I have my BFA in graphic design from Appalachian State University, and my friend Heidi got her location, had to move because of the flood as well, and she decided that she wanted to pass on her screen printing press. So I owe her some money to pay that off, but I finally decided after this last construction gig that I'm being redirected into diving in full-time into screen printing and doing my artwork. And so I have some screen prints from college that I will show you soon. They're not going to be for sale. They're pretty precious to me, but just to give you an idea of what I'm about to dive into and be bringing to the table, I'm going to be focusing on activism, on environmental activism and stability for our Earth, and also a shifting of packaging and of the industries that waste so much in our world. And I also am going to be focusing on equality, equality of race, equality of sexes, equality in our species, and then also equality in the animal kingdom, that, you know, these animals deserve just as much justice as we do as humans, and to be respected and honored just as much as we should honor and respect each other here on this earth. So that's going to be my focus when I'm diving into this. And so, yeah, just bringing you along on this journey. Right now, I'm moving all of the screen printing supplies from this shed, which was donated by an incredible man that has been donating sheds to people that have been flooded out all over the place. So this is going to be my dad's workshop, and he's let me store some of the screen printing supplies in here. So I'm moving them from over here in this corner of the shed over to the 100-year-old tobacco barn. There's a storage area in there, And then, yeah, hopefully I'll be finding a place to park and set up my whole screen printing press and get going here in the next week or two. So yeah, here we go, right? Send me all your love and all your blessings, because I'm ready to dive into my art full time, and I'm glad that you're on this journey with me.